What's up, guys? Today we're going to be doing a video that compares the BR to the DMR in Halo 4. I want to know which weapon is going to be better to use when I play every time on any map. There's a lot of people that have been questioning, and they have a lot of speculations about the two weapons and which one's better, which one's more accurate, which one shoots faster, and blah 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 blah. So what I want to do is clear that all up, because I also think one of the weapons is favored drastically, and I want to prove that to some people. Now, I'm not going to say which weapon, but I do want to put it to the test. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be testing the rate of fire between the two weapons, and we're also going to be testing the accuracy from close and mid ranges of the two weapons, and we're going to see which weapon comes out on top. I want to start out by testing the bullet spread between the two guns. Keep in mind that I am not touching any other button or joystick on the controller while doing these tests. All you'll see me doing is spamming the triggers 5 times for each weapon. So, I ran the test on the BR from close range. As you can see, there is bullet spread from 2 feet away on both of the demonstrations I just did. Let's move on to the DMR and see what happens. Do you see what I'm seeing? The BR has vertical bullet spread and the DMR does not. In fact, the DMR only has one main bullet hole for each of the tests I ran. Let's do this once more, but from mid-range with each of the weapons, and see what happens. Okay, so only pay attention to the bullet holes on the top. The DMR is on the left this time, and the BR is on the right. From mid-range, it's easy to see that both weapons have some spread, which is obvious, they should, but I think it's safe to agree that the battle rifle spread is much worse. Now that we've completed these tests, let's take a step back, relax, and think about this in-game. Pretend you're in matchmaking right now, okay? When shooting someone from mid-range with the battle rifle, you have to land just about every bullet into somebody's body and then the head in order to get the kill. And when I say that, I mean the BR will take 5 pulls of the trigger to kill someone. Each pull fires a 3-shot burst. The first 12 rounds, or the first 4 pulls of your trigger, must hit your opponent's body, whether it's his big toe, his knees, his elbows, his mantees, his neck, whatever. The first 12 rounds, or the 4 pulls of the trigger, must hit your opponent to break their shields. Then, it only takes 1 out of the 3 remaining rounds to finish them off, and that has to be in the head to kill them. So, the DMR is similar as well. It only takes 5 pulls of the trigger, but when the DMR fires, it only releases 1 bullet at a time. So this time around, 4 rounds from the DMR will break your shields, and the 5th will kill you if it's in the head. So in simple comparison, 12 rounds from the battle rifle will leave you 1 shot, while 4 rounds from the DMR will do the same thing. Now, judging from the demonstration I just did, I'm already favoring the DMR over the BR. It's much more accurate, and we can't argue it after viewing the bullet spreads on the wall. But, let's move on to another test. Maybe the BR fires a tad bit quicker than the DMR, which would give you room to miss or fall slowly behind in the shot count, and still either tie your opponent or get the kill before they do. For this next test, I'm going to have someone stand still as I fire 5 shots into them with the BR and the DMR. Then, I'm going to go back and super slow the whole process, and we're going to watch which weapon kills faster. I threw the clip time up in the top left corner of the video so you can see the exact time between the two guns. I'm going to show you the BR first. I made the clip go from the absolute beginning, and I ended it as soon as the last bullet hits the player in the head, causing death. It might seem like I'm cutting it too quickly, but I want to stop the timer as soon as I release the 5th shot and it hits the target and kills him. And I will do the same thing for the DMR as well. So it took approximately 1.8 seconds to kill this player with the battle rifle. As you can see, the player is about to go limp and he is taking his hands off his gun. So let's do the same thing with the DMR now. Alright, so there you have it. The DMR finished its killing shot at 1.68 seconds, while the BR came in at 1.8 seconds. It's not a crazy difference, but when it really comes down to it, the player with the DMR will have the upper hand in every battle. I'm really glad I did this video and I did these tests for myself as well as for you guys. I was getting very frustrated in almost all of my BR battles when going up against a DMR user. I felt like the range and accuracy on the DMR was so much greater, as well as the rate of fire, and this video just proved it, and I hope it proves it to you as well. So I'm a BR user, and I'm probably still gonna try using it and make it work somehow, but I really hope that 343 patches it, makes it shoot a little bit faster, or gets rid of the bullet spread of some sort, because I love the BR and I don't like the DMR. I'm not a DMR fan. I don't like the way it looks, shoots, sounds, nothing. So I hope this clears a few things up for you guys. Thanks for watching, and please like, favorite, share this video on your Facebook, your Twitter, spread this so everyone knows the truth about these two weapons, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Thanks as always, guys. Take care.